Good morning. Today is Monday, July 30th, the second to last day of July, and most likely the second to last day of the trip. I've already been downstairs to the breakfast area. Good breakfast, but wow, was that place packed. That is the most amount of people I've seen eating breakfast on this trip. Going ahead and put a few things on the bike. It's pretty nice out this morning. Obviously, it's always a little on the cool side to what I'm used to, but a little bit warmer than it has been. I've got right around 400 miles to travel today. So let me finish loading up the bike and then I'll kind of clue you guys in on what's planned for today. Alright, so just left the hotel. Talked to the other motorcyclist there. One guy's on a Gold Wing and his buddy's on a Victory. They're basically on a giant scavenger hunt to find stuff on their bikes. Anyway, I know I said in the original video that I was planning on maybe staying in Niagara on the lake. That has changed up a little bit today. I'm going to be near there the next couple of days, but I'm not actually going to stay there. The first thing I need to do before I get out of town is get some damn gas because for whatever reason last night I didn't fill up after I got into town. So I had the option today of taking a ferry to get to where I'm going. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to work out the timing quite right. The first ferry left too early in the morning for me to get there in time. And then the second one, I started doing the math, and I'd probably be waiting around on it for at least an hour before it was going to take off. And it was a 2-hour ride. And just riding around that area instead of taking the ferry across is going to work out a little bit better for me. But it would have been fun to take the ferry ride today. Also, in talking to the other two riders back there at the hotel earlier, they gave me a heads up that chances are I'm going to see some signs today about low visibility due to some wildfires that are going on in the area I'm going to be passing through. They said visibility is really not too bad, but you are going to smell some smoke. Well, I'm sure some of this up here is just clouds. I think we got some smoke mixed into it because if you look on further down the road there, you can see a little bit of haziness, a little bit of smokiness. So it's just something we're going to run into today. No big deal. It won't be the first time and probably won't be the last. So I've hit my first construction zone of the day. Currently waiting here to I assume it's just a single lane ahead, so once these guys clear out, I guess we'll get to go next. It didn't take too long. I see them moving up there already. Yeah, we didn't go very far. We hit our second construction zone of the day. I think we're developing a bit of a theme today, and that theme is road work or construction work. Though there is, no, I think this is just instead of having, you can say maybe it's just a stoplight, but it's not. It's a construction stoplight up here. I don't know if you guys can see it, just flipped over 27,000 miles on the bike. Alright, so since I've been in Canada the better part of 2 weeks, I figured it was finally time to break down and get some Tim Hortons. I'll tell you what, people love their Tim Hortons. Man, the line was ridiculous in there. That place must just print money. You know, I've been to some really busy Starbucks, but I've never quite seen the passion at Starbucks like the Canadians have for their Tim Hortons. But since I don't actually drink coffee, I just went in and got a donut, and I wanted a Coke, but they were sold out of Coke, so I ended up with a Diet Coke. We have Tim Hortons in the US in some locations, but they're not near as plentiful as they are up north here. So I've got about 4.5 hours of riding left to do. I'm going to end up in Shelburne, Ontario this evening. Weather is, man, it's just been amazing the last few days, so just going to enjoy this ride today. So I'm on Highway 69 right now. Yes, this really is Highway 69 in Canada. And you can definitely see the smoke and smell the smoke up ahead. I saw the sign there on the one of the LED signs or whatever is lit up, so the highway is open, but visibility is low. I talked about this a little bit this morning when I was first taking off, but man, this is pretty gnarly stuff riding through here. You're definitely breathing in a decent amount of the smoke, and again, this is all caused from choking a little bit there. This is all from the wildfires that are nearby enough that they're causing this. Visibility, damn, barely breathe. Visibility is not awful, but breathing this stuff in sure is. Definitely want to get south of here before, you know, things get any worse, if they do get any worse, if I'm not stuck up here. So I've decided to stop here in Perry Sound. It's right around 1 p.m. For a couple of reasons. Number one, I'm going to need fuel here pretty soon, and this is the most decent sized town coming up anytime soon, and they've got plenty of fuel stations too. I'm a little hungry, so I'm just going to grab something real quick to eat. Nothing big for lunch. I'll probably eat a decent sized dinner tonight, but I do need a little something to keep me going. And I'm only about 120 miles out from where I'm going to end up tonight. So, and it's also warmed up a bit, and I want to peel a layer off because it's getting a little toasty. So I actually just went to that Shell station right next to McDonald's there, because there's a light to get back out, make life a little bit easier. But anyway, I got to stop in here at Walmart real quick before I leave town. I noticed, I can't remember if my front wheel or my rear wheel is missing the valve stem cap. Now, it was on there when I left the dealership the other day after they put the tires on, because I noticed they were mismatched. I had a silver one and a black one or something, but now the silver one's gone. So I'm gonna pop into Walmart here and see if I can get a pair of them or a pack of them, and then get back out on the road. I don't have but maybe 2.5 hours left to ride today. So I was able to get a 4-pack of valve stem caps in there, but I had to buy a pencil tire gauge in the set there, but for, I think it was like $3, a big deal. You can always use an extra tire gauge. We'll throw one in the truck or in a toolkit or something. What the hell is this person doing? All right, so this thing's got me getting there about 4 o'clock. I'm sure I can trim a little bit of time off. 123 miles to, where am I? Shelburne tonight. There's a lot of people decided to run that red light. It's nice of them. Alright, so I got a little less than 20 miles left to go, around 25-30 minutes left to get there to my destination for the night. And I don't think I really said where I'm going other than Shelburne, Ontario. You know, when I put the video or videos out about coming to Canada and then, you know, saying I was actually here, and anybody wanted to meet up, you know, let me know. I did hear from quite a few people, Facebook messages, emails, Instagram, DMs, stuff like that. And I have attempted to meet up with some people that you've seen in this series already. There's the possibility I meet up with 2 or 3 more before I get home. And then there were some that, you know, I went through their area when they weren't there, that sort of deal. Like, things don't always work out. I have a very small window when I'm coming through somewhere. But I did get an email. It's probably, I don't know, I've lost track of time. Week and a half ago. It was while I was on the trip, I think. But I got an email from a subscriber named John, and John actually lives in Shelburne, and he emailed me and said, hey, I saw you're coming through. I think you're going to be fairly close to me. If you'd like a place to stay, I'm a fellow KTM rider, and I've got steaks and ice cold beer. He had me at ice cold beer. So I'm going to meet up with John tonight. Like I said, I don't have much further until I get there. So it was really nice of him to offer me up a place to stay tonight, and somebody to hang out with while I'm in town. So looking forward to meeting him.